The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise. It's Cruise at 6.
Hello there, good evening. It's Thursday the 28th of September. Can you believe we're nearly at the end of September already as the winter nights approach? Richard Cross here from Vision Cruise with Cruise at 6. Jam-packed with cruise deals right now up until 6:30. And do stick around here on Holiday and Cruise TV. We're here until 9 o'clock this evening with some cruise deals. But coming up over the next half an hour, we're going to be taking you away. We've got a New York stay and a Bahamas cruise. We've got a great P&O Cruises holiday heading away over the Easter holidays. We're voyaging with Cunard, where we've got some onboard credit included. Plus, we're going to be going away with Royal Caribbean International, where we've included your drinks as well. We've got some great top picks, our deal of the day, and some quick picks as well. So keep it here for the next half an hour at Vision Cruise. But if you want to get in touch with us, this is all you have to do. To book your next cruise, all you have to do is give us a call on 0800 655 6449 if you are in the UK. If you're in the Republic of Ireland, 1800 80 55 00. And if you're outside the UK, 0044 371 222 3331. Now, if you want to send us your comments, you can text us. All you have to do is text the word cruise, leave a space, send your message to 60300, your standard network rates apply, or email us completely free of charge, studio@visioncruise.co.uk. We love to receive all of your cruise pictures. Now, if you want to interact with us, you will find us on Facebook, Vision Cruise UK, and on Twitter, Vision Cruise _UK. Remember to like us and follow us and subscribe to our Facebook page because we have live videos of all the latest deals and you don't want to miss out on those. So just subscribe on our Facebook site and you'll find out those as soon as they happen. You can catch up again with any of our programmes by heading along to YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/Vision Cruise and subscribe there. And as soon as we upload our programmes, you can watch them online. It's simple to get in touch with us here at Vision Cruise. Yeah, it's as easy as that. And if you are on Facebook, do look out for our live videos. I was watching one earlier this morning, very early it was, when our very own John Cooper is on his Join John cruise at the moment, and he's docked in Piraeus. He was today, the port for Athens, so he was having a great time. And if you want to find out where he's going to be on his final couple of days on his Join John cruise, remember to head onto Facebook, find Vision Cruise UK, subscribe there, so as soon as he go live, he'll pop up on your app or maybe your phone, and you'll find out all of the information on there. So we're going to start off with our first cruise this Thursday evening, and we're cruising with P&O Cruises around the Western Mediterranean on board Azura. Now, Azura is one of the larger ships in the P&O Cruises fleet. It's family friendly and there's plenty of places for you to explore the ship. This is what welcomes you here. You've got the atrium with its glass lifts that will take you throughout the ship. You can see people here dressed up for what they call the formal evenings on board. Gentlemen tend to have the bow ties on and ladies have their cocktail dresses on. You'll probably find you usually have around about 2 of these a week, if not 3. So you may get 5 on this particular cruise holiday, 4 or 5, where you can dress up in all of your finery. Of a daytime, there is the relaxation and the pampering. If you want to indulge in some of that for just a small cover charge, you can do on the spa on board there, which if you want to have a massage maybe, or have your hair done for the formal evening on board, you can do. When it comes to dining, there's great choice with P&O Cruises. The main restaurants, there's 3 restaurants on board. We have a choice of club dining, which is the same table every evening, or freedom dining, where there's no set seating times or dining times. And there are specialty dining options. There's the Glass House, the Epicurean, the Oriental restaurant, you've got Sindhu as well, then the main restaurants of course there, and all of the entertainment taking place in the evening. As the night falls, the ship does come alive. So with P&O Cruises on board Azura, taking you here around the Western Mediterranean, this is a holiday going around the Easter holiday break as well. It's the 23rd of March for 14 nights. We'll get you on board in Southampton. You'll unpack just the once. We'll have a couple of days at sea, and our first port of call will be Alicante. Now here you've got the beaches all along the coastline there that you can enjoy. You may choose to take a trip to Benidorm for the day. If you wanted to do that, you can do. Then we're cruising you on to Barcelona. You've got the Art Nouveau architecture made famous by Gaudi here. You've got the mix of all the ancient buildings and the old and the new buildings, I should say, as well. Then we're on to Marseille as our next port of call, the second largest city in France. It boasts a magnificent opera house there with 5 art galleries and numerous monuments and sculptures all around the city. La Spezia is our next port of call here, located on the coastline between Genoa and Pisa, one of Italy's most important military and commercial harbours here. You can head into the inland and explore what's going on there. Then we're on to Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome. Do go to the Eternal City, go and see the Colosseum, maybe toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain. Cartagena is our next port of call here with its Roman amphitheatre and all its old walls around the city itself. And then our next destination is going to be Gibraltar, our final port of call as you wave goodbye to the Mediterranean. Get your duty-free shopping here as well. Do go and say hello to the Barbary apes there, they're great fun. And then we'll be cruising you back to Southampton. They are a friendly bunch. Then we've got 14 nights on board Azura, the 23rd of March. This is an Easter holiday cruise, and we've got fares from £1,059 per person. Now, this is great value for money, but we always like to give you something extra here at Vision Cruise. We're going to be including either £100 per room onboard credit, or free coach transfers from selected pickup points all around the UK, or free port parking at the Port of Southampton for the duration of your cruise holiday. You pick whichever one you want, either that £100 onboard credit per room, free port parking or free coach transfers. But whatever grade you book on this particular holiday, if you ask for the case of wine, we will send you a case of wine. Shall we have a reminder of the details of our first offer this Thursday evening with us here at Vision Cruise? We are going around the Western Mediterranean on board P&O Cruises Azura. 14 nights on the 23rd of March, cruising out of Southampton. We're off to Alicante with all its beaches. Then we're off to Barcelona with all the buildings. Then we're going to cruise you into Marseille with its harbour there, where you've got all the small boats there. Then we're on to La Spezia, which is located on the coastline. We can go to Florence or Pisa if you wanted to do that. Then we're on to Civitavecchia, the port for Rome with all its buildings. You've got the Trevi Fountain where you can throw a coin in. And then you've got Cartagena as well, with all its amphitheatre that goes all around the city, and all the old walls and the stunning architecture of the buildings will leave you amazed. Then we're going to cruise you into Gibraltar with the Rock. You've got the Barbary apes in Gibraltar. You've got your duty-free shopping. Then we'll cruise you back to Southampton, £1,059 per person. You'll either get £100 per room on board credit, free port parking, or free coach transfers from selected pickup points all over the UK. Ask for that case of wine and we'll send you a case of wine as well. Moving on to our first top pick this Thursday evening, and we're going away in premium modern luxury cruises with celebrity cruises, I should say, on board the Celebrity Silhouette. This is a cruise going around Northern Europe now on the 1st of September for 8 nights. You've got nearly a year to look forward to this one. Cruising out to Southampton, we're going to be taking you here around Northern Europe and really the Norwegian fjords, aren't we? We're off to Bergen as our first port of call, then we're off to Flam, Geiranger, Elsund, Stavanger, and then back to Southampton. Now, this price is for a balcony stateroom of £1,349 per person. It's a free upgrade from an ocean view to a balcony. We're going to be giving you the classic drinks package as well. That's going to be included for you there. Now, if you want to take a third or fourth guest, this is from £449 per person, which is a great price. And for a limited time only, pre-register now for you to get some onboard credits. We're going to give you $200 onboard credit per stateroom, but you must pre-register if you want to take advantage of that amazing deal. It's for a limited time only. Give us a call now for more information on 0800 655 6449 if you want more details on that one. Moving on to our next holiday now, and this is a cruise and stay holiday. We're going to be going away with Norwegian Cruise Line. It's Big Apple and Bahamas Escape, and we're on board for the cruise element, the Norwegian Escape. Now, the Norwegian Escape is a great ship. This gives you a flavour of what you can be experiencing with Norwegian Cruise Line. Now, with Norwegian Cruise Line, it's premium all-inclusive. We're going to get 7 nights on board the Norwegian Escape, so you can work your way around all the different restaurants on board. Your drinks are included. You won't have to sign for any drinks all the time. They're all going to be included. You get things like a bottle of water in your stateroom every single day, or your tips, your gratuities, your service charges. They are all included in that one price that you can see there when you're on the cruise part itself. And around the ship, there's all the facilities for you to be enjoying here. And Norwegian Cruise Line are sort of the innovators when it comes to cruising. They brought in what we call freestyle dining, where you can be free at sea. So in the restaurants, you don't need to turn up at 6:30 every evening and eat with the same people on the same table. You can work your way around the many different restaurants. There's the Garden Cafe, which is like the buffet option on board, open throughout the day, where you can have a sweet treat if you fancy doing that. There are some specialty dining options on board as well. If you wanted to have a try in one of those one evening, you're more than welcome to, but there is a cover charge for those. Look at some of the food options here that you can see. Cagney Steakhouse, this is one of the specialty restaurants, but wow, look at that steak there as well. There's all sorts of entertainment going on throughout the evening on board the Norwegian Escape. As I said, facilities do vary depending on ship, but this gives you a great flavour of some of the excitement that you can be having on a Norwegian Cruise Line holiday. So this holiday is a cruise and stay. It's the Big Apple and the Bahamas Escape. We're going to be going away on the 19th of October. This is for next year now, so you can be looking forward to this one. It's a 10-night holiday. Flying you from London, we can do other airports. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. We shall fly you out to New York. When we get you to New York, we're going to give you a 2-night stay in New York. This is at the Galavant on a room-only basis there. So there's plenty of time to go out and eat in New York. Do go and see Times Square, maybe take in a Broadway show. Go and see the Underground in New York at the train station. It really is impressive there. Take the Staten Island ferry past the Statue of Liberty if you wanted to do that. After that 2-night stay on a room-only basis, we're then joining the Norwegian Escape. This is then premium, all-inclusive. Your tips, your drinks, food included in the price. We're off to Orlando as our next port of call. You can visit nearby Kennedy Space Center for a day of exciting exhibits there and the world-class theme parks. Then we're going to cruise you onto Great Stirrup Cay, which is our next port of call here. This is Norwegian Cruise Line's own private island, so all the guests will be from the Norwegian Escape. Then we're on to Nassau in the Bahamas as our final port of call. You can go swimming with dolphins, go snorkeling with the colourful fish, or go duty-free shopping if you want to. Then we'll cruise you back to New York after your 7 nights on board the Norwegian Escape. We are then going to be flying you back to the UK. Now this is a 10-night holiday on the 19th of October next year. We've got fares available from £2,039 per person. This is a Vision Choice holiday. What that means is we've put it together ourselves here at Vision Cruise. We've included your flights, your overseas transfers, 2 nights at the Galavant in New York on a room-only basis, and then 7 nights on board the Norwegian Escape Premium all-inclusive. Your drinks, your tips, your service charges, your gratuities, all included when you're on board the ship. The hotel, it's room-only in New York, but that's the standard in America, but there's plenty of places to eat out and about in New York itself. Let's have a reminder of the details of this offer, and if you ask for a case of wine as well, I'll even send you a case of wine. Make sure you ask at the time of booking, and I'll make sure that we get that sent out to you before you go on your holiday so that you can celebrate a little bit of cheer with us here at Vision Cruise. It's the Big Apple and the Bahamas Escape on board the Norwegian Escape on the 19th of October for 10 nights. Departing from London, we'll fly you out to New York. You'll get a 2-night stay at the Galavant on a room-only basis in New York. Then we're going to join the Norwegian Escape, cruising out to Orlando. Then we're off to Great Stirrup Cay. Then we're on to Nassau. Then we're cruising you back to New York. £2,039 per person. It's a Vision Choice holiday. We've put this together exclusively for you. You cannot buy this anywhere else. If you wanted to have a longer stay in New York at the beginning, or you wanted to do the cruise, then have the stay, again, we can do that for you here at Vision Cruise. Just let us know what you want and we can sort that out for you, and we can make your dream become a reality. Ask for the case of wine and we'll send you a case of wine as well. But right now, it's time for it. This Thursday, it's time for our deal of the day. And our deal of the day today, we're on the Norwegian Epic. This is an Epic Barcelona itinerary on the 22nd of April for 7 nights. Flying you from London Gatwick, we're going to fly you straight out to Barcelona. We're going to visit Naples, Civitavecchia for Rome, Livorno for Florence or Pisa, Cannes, Palma Mallorca, Barcelona, and then fly you back to the UK. This is based on an inside stateroom from £1,039 per person. It's a Vision Value holiday. We've included all your flights based on London Gatwick, your overseas transfers, and then 7 nights on board the Norwegian Epic Premium all-inclusive. Yeah, that's premium all-inclusive. That drink there is included. Your tips, your gratuities, all included in that great price from £1,039 per person. If you want any more information at all, or you want any other dates that we can do this on, prices may vary. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call us right now on 0800 655 6449, and we can get you on board the Norwegian Escape on an amazing holiday going around the Mediterranean. 0800 655 6449. So we're going to move on to our next featured cruise now, and we're going to be going away with Royal Caribbean International, and we're on board the Independence of the Seas on a lovely Mediterranean highlights cruise for you. Now, the Independence of the Seas is a great ship. Everyone will have fun on board the Independence of the Seas, and there are so much facilities for you to enjoy. Now, what you're seeing at the moment is the Independence of the Seas as she is, but she's undergoing a revitalisation programme early next year, and some of the facilities are changing, and there's adding some new things on board as well. On board, you'll be able to find, when you're sailing in June next year, you'll be able to find new water slides. There's a new trampoline park on board. There's a laser quest on board as well, and it's great to try that. We'll have to get back on board and film this. I tell you what, we'll send John on board when it's been revitalised. We'll send him on the water slides, and we'll send him on the trampoline as well, and we'll show that footage on TV. Around the ship, there's all sorts of different dining options that you can enjoy. There's a speciality, Johnny Rockets, which is great fun. It's an American hamburger bar on board. It's like Happy Days. Everybody sings to you when you go in there as well. It's great fun. When I went in there, I was really surprised, wondering what's happening. Who are they all singing at? They were singing at me, and they could be singing at you too. Around the ship, there's all the water parks. You can see here the H2O zone, which is for the kids on board. There's also sort of the quiet adult-only areas too. Plenty of sun lounges for you to relax. There's the crazy golf on top deck if you want to do that. There's also the Flow Rider, and this is included in the price of your holiday, the surf simulator at sea, which is lovely. Now, around the ship, there's all sorts of different types of accommodation. This is a balcony stateroom. The price we've quoted you on here is based on an inside, but if you wanted to upgrade, all you have to do is call us, and we can see the upgrade prices for you. We can give you some more information. There's a pub on board, like you can see here as well. There's even an ice skating rink on board as well. If you wanted to have a go on here, you wanted to do your own competition on ice, you can do that on board as well. It's all waiting for you on board the Independence of the Seas, which will be revitalised in early 2018. So you can be on board at one of her first sailings when it's all been revitalised with lots of new facilities. We're going here around the Mediterranean highlights on the 16th of June for 14 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, and our first port of call will be Gibraltar. Welcome to the Mediterranean. This is the gateway to the Mediterranean. The friendly Barbary apes there await you. You've got the Rock of Gibraltar itself. You can have a look at the Atlantic one side and the Mediterranean the other side. You're home for the next 14 nights. Cartagena is our next port of call here. You've got lots of things that excite you here in this vibrant port, and all the shops there. Then we're on to Palma, Mallorca is our next destination here. You've got the medieval castle there. You can take a trip at the 13th century Gothic landmark. You can go on explore the city by bike. Then we're on to Barcelona is our next destination here. If you're into your sport, take a trip to Camp Nou, the home of the FC Barcelona, or you can go and jog, cycle or stroll along one of the fine beaches. Villafranche is our next port of call here. You can see all the harbourside bars. You can go into the towns of Nice nearby as well. Then we're on to Ajaccio in Corsica is our next port of call here. The birthplace of Napoleon Bonaparte. You can go trekking, aqua hiking or go-karting. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Then we're on to Malaga is our next port of call. You've got Porto Banús here as well. You could have a trip to the magnificent cathedral, taste the city's local cuisine as well. Then we're on to Cadiz is our next port of call. You could venture into Seville if you wanted to. Then we are going to be cruising you back to Southampton, where sadly that's where your 14 nights will come to an end, and you'll have to go whence you came. This is going on the 16th of June, I should say, for 14 nights. We've got fares from Vision Cruise. This is a Vision Cruise price of £1,539 per person, which includes the free deluxe drinks package. So that's wines by the glass. You've got soft drinks. You've also got your spirits, your beers by the glass as well. Now, this price here is £1,539 per person. It's a Vision Cruise price. I had a look around, and the cheapest I could find with Royal Caribbean International was £1,799 per person. person. Yeah, that's right. We are working out at around about £260 per person cheaper than Royal Caribbean International itself. Let's have a reminder of the details, and I'll go through all of those with you. This is an amazing cruise holiday. Yeah, it's working out at £260 per person cheaper than what it would booking with Royal Caribbean International. And you know what? Because I want you to have an extra special holiday as well, I'm going to give you exclusively from Vision Cruise $25 per stateroom onboard credits for you to spend however you want on board this particular cruise holiday. So you're getting your drinks included, you're getting a price that's over £200 cheaper per person, or I shouldn't say cheaper, I've been told off for that. £200 better value than Royal Caribbean itself, which is great. Where would you'd rather money be in your pocket, wouldn't you, than with Royal Caribbean International? And we're going to include the free deluxe drinks package. We're going to give you $25 per stateroom onboard credit. What was that you're asking? Go on then, because you've asked for it, you'll get a case of wine if you ask for it as well. An amazing price with lots included, and if you want more information, it's 0800 655 6449. You saw then I'm giving you a price that's better value than the Cruise Line Direct. I'm giving you case of wine, I'm giving you loyalty programs, I'm giving you exclusive onboard credit. Why should you book your next cruise with Vision Cruise? Here are just a few more ideas.
So why should you book your next cruise with Vision Cruise? Firstly, we are an independent family-owned company, so you get free and impartial advice on the best cruise holiday for you. We've been in business for over 25 years, so you know you're talking to the real cruise experts. We work hard to get you extras on selected cruises, like exclusive free spending money on board, exclusive free upgrades, and exclusive low prices. Unlike when you book direct with a cruise line, we can tailor-make any holiday individually for you, combining cruises with flights, hotels and transfers, as well as pre- and post-cruise stays. We can even book your excursions. Remember, we also have our own loyalty program, Vision Plus, that works in addition to any loyalty scheme you may have with any cruise line, and you can continue to earn those cruise line points on top of Vision Plus. We even provide you with exclusive luggage labels and ticket wallets to keep your documents in order. At Vision Cruise, we work hard to make your cruise holiday the best it can be, and you'll see the difference.
Yeah, you can see the difference when you book your next cruise with Vision Cruise, and we're here every day with some great cruise bargains. But if you've not seen the cruise that you want, you can head along to the website at visioncruise.co.uk, where there are literally thousands of cruise holidays waiting for you, where you can search by region or by date, or if you want to pick up the phone and give us a call, we can gladly help you out. It's 0800 655 6449. We're going to move on to our final featured main cruise this time round, and we're voyaging with Cunard on a lovely cruise now. It's a 7-night holiday going around Spain and France on board Queen Victoria. Now, cruising with Cunard, it's voyaging with Cunard. On board, you'll find lots of facilities to enjoy, lots of bars and lounges to relax. And this is the library, which spans over 2 decks there, so there's something for you to read. Throughout the day, there's always something going on board a Cunard voyage. This is the Queen's Room here, where you can do ballroom dancing. There's fencing going on as well, and of an evening you can glide down the staircase, having a look in the shops, and then going to the restaurant for your evening meal. If you want to sit on top deck and read a book, maybe there's the option to do that for you as well. Lots of areas around the ship to meet up with friends, or maybe make new friends. That's what you'll make on a cruise holiday, which is what you can see here. This is like the pub on board. It's like your local at sea, where you can get things, like pie and chips if you wanted to have that, or you wanted to have ploughman's lunch. You'll find traditional comforts you'll find back home that you can have there. Now, there's the pamper and relaxation that you can enjoy on board there. If you wanted to head to the spa, that's available for you. This is the Royal Court Theatre. You see the box here? If you're celebrating a special occasion, maybe it's a big birthday for you or your anniversary, you can hire a box for a cover charge and enjoy the show, where waiters will come and serve the drinks to you. The great shows every evening as well. And when it comes to cuisine, there's a choice of different options, which are always changing all the time on board with Queen Victoria. Lots of facilities there, and if you've got a special dietary requirement, all you have to do is let us know at the time of booking, and then we can cater for you. We'll let the ship know, and then you'll meet the maitre d' when you get on board, so that we can make sure that your cruise holiday is relaxing and enjoyable and as perfect as possible. Now, this is going around Spain and France on the 8th of April next year for 7 nights. We're going to be cruising in and out of Southampton, so you can take with you as much as you want. We'll cruise out of Southampton and our first stop will be La Rochelle. Now, there's the castle and the harbour here in La Rochelle itself as well. It's on the western coast there, known as the White City due to the limestone buildings that catch all of the light. Then we're on to Bilbao as our next port of call. Stands in the north of Spain at the heart of the community here with its old buildings and its new buildings too. Then we're on to Gijón is our next destination here as well. You've got the grand architecture, the sculptures, museums. A museum, there's one devoted to bagpipes from all around the world. Then we're going to be cruising you onto St. Peter Port, which is our final port of call here, where you can maybe head for a cream tea if you want to, venture into the countryside itself, which is great there. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. Now, this is a 7-night holiday from £849 per person. This price you see here, this is based on an inside stateroom. Now, you saw some of the spa and pampering facilities on board and some of the specialty dining and the shopping. Well, we're going to be including $260 onboard credit per stateroom for you to spend however you want when you book an inside price at £849 per person. But if you're celebrating that special occasion or you wanted to upgrade to have the ultimate luxury of a balcony stateroom, we can do a balcony stateroom from £1,099 per person, and then when you book your balcony, we'll give you $340 per stateroom onboard credit. So I'll just run through those again for you. The price on screen here is based on an inside room from £849 per person, and included with that is $260 per stateroom onboard credit. Now, for a balcony stateroom, you'll be paying £1,099 per person, and with that you'll get $340 per stateroom onboard credit, but you choose whichever one suits you. And if you've never been on a cruise holiday, then our first time guide to cruising, we've made this especially for you. It answers some of those questions about when and where will I eat, you know, how long is the check-in process, what's included in the price of your holiday, lots and lots of questions like that. If you want a copy of that, all you have to do is give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen, and if you want to book your cabin on board the Queen Victoria, give us a call and we'll get you on board now. It's 0800 655 6449. Let's have a recap of the details. This is Spain and France going on board the Queen Victoria on the 8th of April for 7 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, we will visit La Rochelle, then we're on to Bilbao, Gijón, St. Peter Port, and then back to Southampton. This is 7 nights on board from £849 per person. We're going to give you $260 onboard credit per stateroom based on this price you can see on screen there, $849 for an inside, your $260, that's written just above there. If you wanted to upgrade to a balcony stateroom, that's £1,099 per person, and then the upgrade includes $340 per stateroom onboard credit. But if you want a reminder of any of those details, all you have to do is pick up the phone and just give us a call now on 0800 655 6449, and one of our operators is standing by waiting to take your call right now. Right now, I can't believe the half an hour's over. It's time for our quick picks. We're going to be starting off with MSC Cruises. We've got the Wondrous Mediterranean on the 8th of December this year for 7 nights. Flying from London Gatwick out to Barcelona. We'll visit Marseille, Genoa, Civitavecchia, Palermo, Valletta, back to Barcelona. This is a great price, £1,229 per person. Is for an ocean view stateroom. It includes your flights, your overseas transfers, and it includes 7 nights on board the MSC Meraviglia and your all-inclusive restaurant and bar drinks package as well. If you want to get on board, it's 0800 655 6449. Then we're moving on to Fred Olsen Cruise Lines on board Balmoral, the European cities, on the 30th of November for 8 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Rouen, where we'll overnight, Amsterdam, where we'll overnight, Antwerp, where we'll overnight, and then back to Southampton. Wow, £349 per person. Look at this price here. I didn't see that one. £349 per person for 8 nights. If you're a solo traveller, £499 as well. What an amazing price. Wow, what great for a first-timers cruise holiday. 0800 655 6449. Then we're on board Britannia with P&O Cruises on the Canary Islands and Madeira. This has got Eric Landlard on board as well. The 8th of April for 14 nights, cruising out to Southampton, to Madeira, La Palma, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, Lisbon, back to Southampton with one of P&O Cruises' famous food heroes, Eric Landlard, on board. £1,119 per person, plus £100 per room on board credit, or free port parking, or free coach transfers, whichever one suits you. If you want more information, all you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call. But that Fred Olsen cruise Cruise, 8 nights for £349 per person. If you want to book it, I'm quite tempted myself, get on the phone and give us a call right now. Coming up next, we've got half an hour's worth of Royal Caribbean International. At 7 o'clock this evening, it's Fred Olsen Cruise Line. 7:30, we've got Celebrity. 8 o'clock, MSC Cruises, and 8:30, Norwegian Cruise Line. Sadly, that's all we've got time for today. I'll be back tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock with Cruise at 6. Until then, bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.